Welcome to the video. We are here in the backyard in the Pragma service course here. This is Strade Bianche. This is Walt van Aert. Look at this. Bardet just spinning over the top. As soon as they get the chance to get the spin, they get the spin on. This is Walt van Aert in 2018. We're going to show you the 2020 highlights. We're going to have some background, some context here, so you can see how Walt van Aert has been paying attention to Durianrider's teachings. And look at that. He's no longer cramping. He's no longer grinding. We'll see in a second. He's now carbing up extra, he's drinking more water, and he's got better gears on his bike. He's spinning better gear ratios, I should say. Alright, it's all about the gear ratios. Now let's click over here to Instagram, and we've got the Chain Gang or someone. This is Walt van Aert winning. Look at that cadence, look at that, just spinning. Previously where he was cramping up, grinding, you know, now he's got the gear cadence sorted out. He's got the actual proper gear ratios on his bike. And look at that spinning. That's 105 cadence right there. That's our record cadence. Our record cadence, 105. Peak sprinting cadence, 130 to 150. Lance Armstrong cadence, 95. So this is what we're talking about, spinning to win. All right. So he's been taking a leaf from Durianrider's book. He's super skinny. We're going to see some really skinny riders. Look at this gaunt cheek looking Durianrider effect in the Pro Peloton this year. Skinny. I've never ever seen the Peloton this skinny. The women as well. You know, women are normally a bit thicker. Nothing wrong with that. But we're seeing in the Pro Peloton this year, skinny women. They look like they're Durianrider angels. Harley's Angels, Durianrider GS. Let's go check it out. So that's Walt van Aert taking the win. Look how skinny he is. His ribs are sticking out of his jersey like a coat hanger in a plastic bag at Salvation Army. Just spinning, alright? Just spinning. There's some more Strade Bianche here. This is Sashman on his SL7. Disc brakes rubbing. He's like, I'm frustrated. I want to get an attack, get a head start. Some disc brakes going to rub. Walt van Aert's like, no, you don't. I'm coming with you, German. And this is Bessasol. Well, I forget his name. And when he Latin Rouge to tell him to get some names on here. And here we go. Walt van Aert out the saddle, relaxed, focused, 600 watts, and now he's spinning for that win. That cadence, look at that. Isn't that so much better than 2018? Isn't that so much better than 2018? Formolo gears, could have done a bit better cadence there. Still got second, but look at that. Just shouting out, loving it. He's been on the podium, I think, twice or 3 times. Second and third, etc. or whatever, but now he's won it. He's won it. We don't even remember who got second or third, do we? Because that doesn't matter. What matters is who wins. Winners get paid and laid. First and second losers, second and third. I mean, it's still a great result if you're like a Neo Pro, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying if you're paid to win and you get second, you know, it's not so good. So anyway, let's have a look at some of the riders' physiques this year. Strade Bianche, skinny lockdown. This Corona lockdown has got them lean. They just look like they're eating white rice, white sugar, fruit and fruit juice, the Kempner rice diet. Look how skinny they are, you know? Skinny. Like, skinny on skinny. We're seeing the cycle, I think that's from Vanderpool. So yeah, let's just have a click through here. We got Fulskang. Remember Fulskang talking about how he's eating more sugar, more carbohydrates, and his power's just going right up. You know, his power's going right up. Let's have a look. We got the women's as well, won by Van Vleuten there. Almost reminiscent of a world championship win, just solo breakaway. She did a 400k ride. I saw it on Strava or Instagram a while back. 400k ride, average 35k an hour in Netherlands. Let me have a little cough for a second. The cat fur there. So we're seeing even the women. Look how skinny they are. You know what I mean? Look how skinny she is. Her shoulders are so narrow. Her face is sort of like, you know, just doesn't match the physique. She's so skinny now. Even this girl here in the yellow, they're very skinny. You don't normally see that. You don't normally see that at all. So we're just scrolling through here to get some better shots. Come on, Durianrider, here we go. So you can sort of see the riders. I mean, look at the forearms of Fulskang, you know, skinnier than his biceps. Just, you know, even Sosa there. Look how emaciated these guys are. You know, look at that. That's Remco, just skinny. Compare how big his biceps are to his forearms. Just no muscle at all. It's almost like sarcopenia just taken over the peloton, and there's just no muscle. That lean muscle's just been stripped off, and they're just basically skeletal on the bike. Look at that. Just no muscle at all. Just his legs aren't even much bigger than his knees. Skinny legs. I mean, some people think, oh, he looks muscular, but in real life, you know, like that is very, very skinny. Look at this female rider here. Skinny. You know, skinny. Skinny arms, skinny legs. Look, her head tube there on that Liv Lagma bike. Is she using rim brakes? Looks like she's using rim brakes. Very good. Lightweight. Yeah, the head tube's not much bigger than her leg. You know? Her leg's not much bigger than the head tube, I should say. Another rider here, looking very skinny. You know, very frail. Very emaciated. And I think we're seeing a shift in the pro peloton towards high carb, even more high carb and more fat. I think the pro peloton, look at that full skein. His forearm's bigger than his biceps. You know what I mean? That's the ratio. If your forearms are bigger than your biceps, or if your ankles are bigger than your biceps, then you're in form. You're in form as a pro cyclist. Now, you want to get there through training and proper nutrition, low-fat diet. You don't want to get there through starving yourself. Because if you starve yourself, then you go crazy in the head, and you can't perform, you can't push watts, and you're a drag on your teammates. There's Tiffany Cromwell there. She's even looking skinny. She's looking skinny than I've seen in the last 10 years. So we've got these riders here. Zero muscle. Just all bone, blood, tendons, and skin. You know, in Kowalski looks like he's been in Ibiza for a while on the white rice diet. You know, look at that. Just lean, skinny rice. Have you ever seen this? I've never seen this before. The pro peloton. Was that Woodsy, the Canadian, the Canuck. Is that what you're saying, Canadian? Canucks? Skin, look at that. He's got that bicep to wrist. His wrist's almost bigger than his biceps. You know what I mean? Like, far out. Scrawny. Just scrawny cyclist physique. And that's what it takes. Look at that dust, man. Can you imagine pushing 400 watts in a 35-degree day in that dust? That's not going to be good for your lungs. You want to drink a lot of water that day to flush out your lungs. Get your lungs moist and hydrated. Look at this bike position here. We've got Woods very stretched out. And you've got Sagan behind him. His head's very over that front hub, but Woods' his head's almost over the bottom headset, and Sagan's head's almost over the front wheel there, the axle. Very interesting setups. So Sagan's got more slammed forward, Woods is more stretched out, old school style. Sagan's more of a new generation bike fit. Looks like slam seat forward, sitting very forward in the bike, more of a power responsive sort of setup. Not that good on your hand pressure though, can cause a bit of ulnar nerve compression, but whatever's working for you. The different physiques, different physiologies, then go with that with the bike fit. Bike fit is very subjective, isn't it? What works for one doesn't always work for the other. It's based on leg length or heels up or heels down pedaling style. So we're seeing this on Instagram. I mean, 10 years ago, no one knew what Strade Bianche was. Even last year, Strade Bianche was, you know, but this year with social media, it's blowing it right up. It's blowing it right up. Wow. So this is the disc brake versus rim brake. Wow. If Stash Man could have got second, he could have even won if he had a rim brake bike. You know, he got dropped. He got dropped by the rim brake bandits. Fool's going there, still looking skinny. Can't believe how Wout van Aert's so skinny. Just emaciated. And Van Luton, just very skinny. And it's very tan this time of year, isn't it? You don't want to see the tans in Strade Bianche, but because it's August, we see the riders have done a lot of training there. Sagan not looking as skinny. I've seen him skinnier in previous years. He's not looking as emaciated as he used to be. But that's fine. But yeah, we're just seeing for Long Tens Dam there on the right. Shell that specialised product. Anyway, that's the deal. That's the wrap up. Strade Bianche highlights with Instagram and Durianrider. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. That white rice, white sugar, skinny vegan look is pervasive in the peloton as we see in this video.